I strongly believe that God is upset with some of the churches that we have today. The main reason is they have refused to allow people to openly and freely express themselves to Him. If people in any given church cannot express themselves to God, then God cannot move upon them in that church or congregation. Some people are afraid of emotions in church. But what is an emotion? Je ne affecte pas ni. They have no problem with them at home or at a social gathering or sporting event. The problem is in church. For some religion or for some religious reason, they think the church should be a place of quiet and serene. But let me tell you something. Heaven is not quiet and serene. Some people are in for a rude awakening when they die and go to heaven. They are going to have to learn how to rejoice alone with the rest of us, because heaven is full of energy and life. We have a lot to shout about today or even tomorrow. Here and there, we need to shout and to rejoice. Our churches must have a fresh move of God at any given time. And like any other church or organization that you know, or any congregation that you know, the move of God has to find expression freely without any hindrance. This is the move of God in the last days, something that is very, very important, because it allows the manifestation of the Holy Spirit, which is the helper and the guidance of every person. So this is the time that the God that we serve has to be seen. The manifestation and the move of God has to take place in any given organization. So our churches must have a fresh move of God, and like it or not, a move of God affects the emotion part of any person or any believer. I don't believe God is all about shouting and dancing. That's what people would want to say right now. But this is a God who is unique. The shouting and dancing isn't of God. That's what people can say. It is simply an unconstrained response to His power. Listen to me. Have you ever put your finger in a light socket, panopisa kana pane magetsi, and you remain still or calm? How much more when you touch God or when God touches you? You will react. If you say, well, what about the extremes? Let's go to the extremes as long as it has got something to do with God. Focus on the truth and the false will fade away. When the power of God comes upon you, you enjoy it. This is the miss of most churches. And when you enjoy something, you show it up. So learn the truth of God. Learn the truth of what God loves in His worshippers today. Then do it. As long as there is the guidance of the Holy Spirit, there's nothing to be afraid of. The truth outlives a lie. What people don't understand in this world, they will eventually persecute it. They lied about Jesus, but He still lives today. You are in league with Beelzebub, the prince of demons, but today He is living. When those people experience the true touch of God, they will change their minds. They will change their minds no matter what. If you are led by the Spirit, visions will increase in the church. Church ya kafa, I represented the will of God. We must be spiritually mature to deal with any problems or evil spirits. This is the new age, which requires us to be spiritually empowered so that we can reflect the will of God here on earth and find solutions to the social or even the political field of our world. The realm of the Spirit, let me tell you, holds both God and demonic. And if the Holy Spirit is not your guide, when you enter, you are subject to the demonic oppression. So open your church to the move of God and learn from those who have gone on before you. Where the Spirit of God is, there is liberty. And yes, order. But I'm not talking about the fearful restraints or control or denominational oppressions that I see in these old churches today. People are hungry to see God and to be free. Some will travel across the continent to hear someone who truly knows God